good at talking to cameras and people who sing songs just as well. Please welcome Miss Holly Willoughby.
Loved it. Now, don't tell Dermot, but your Saturday night actually starts right here, as we're the only show where you can get to ask our X Factor judges the questions you want answered. And as if that wasn't enough, we're also joined by 3 guests. Well, we were, until one of them did this. Yes, that is Calvin Harris with a pineapple on his head. Jumping up on stage. He used to get all the girls, now he just gets kicked out. Because, yes, he has been shown the back door quite promptly. So, filling in his gap, we've got Radio 1's Nick Grimshaw, journalist Grace Dent, and pop star Newton Faulkner. We're going to be chatting to them very, very shortly. Naughty, naughty Calvin. So, did everybody enjoy it tonight? Do we think the Jedward have turned it round? A resounding yes, say the audience. What do you say? This is the big question. If you've got anything to say about tonight's show and you want to chat to the judges, these are the numbers you need.
Give us a call on 090 1122 1100. You've only got 20 seconds, so keep it quick. Or you can text studio plus your comment to 87103. Or drop us an email by logging on to itv.com/X Factor and following the instructions. Or head to our Facebook page at facebook.com/The X Factor. Or you can send us a tweet via twitter.com/The X Factor. Calls cost 25p from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. Text costs 25p per message plus standard network rates. Unfortunately, we can't use them all.
Now it's good to talk, but it's even better to talk to these 4 live on national TV. It's our X Factor judges! Good evening again. I'm very good. You okay?
Nice to see you.
Mwah. Nice to see you too. Nice
You
to
good?
see you. Good, yeah. An incredible night tonight. It seems like the contestants took on everything last week and then turned it around in quite a major way. I think the loss of Lucy showed that anybody could go.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Do you think it kind of stepped up a gear this week?
Yeah,
I think it's the best show yet.
When they said Queen, I was a bit like... But then tonight, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I think I've enjoyed it the most out of all the shows.
Yeah.
Don't you stop.
Happy.
Right, let's have a look at the board. Here is the board. Let's take a look. We've got loads of calls and emails for you. Who would like to start tonight?
I'll start with 1. Louis, are you scared?
Louis, are you scared? That's Nat. Hello, Nat.
Hello.
Good evening to you. What's your question?
Hi, my question's for Louis. You keep on putting on these big performances for John and Edward. Are you scared of just letting them sing because you know that they can't?
No, with John and Edward, it's all about performing, Matt. And tonight they perform, they sing, they dance, they rap, they entertain. And young kids love them. And you know what, Matt? This would be a much boring show if we didn't have Jedward. They are the fun on the show.
Nat, you know how Louis has his rule book?
Yeah.
Do you think that Louis broke the rules tonight by letting them do a Vanilla Ice sort of hybrid thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
No, but it was done by Queen and Bowie originally. It was done by
The
Queen.
sample in it was Queen, the song was Vanilla Ice.
Oh, come on, guys. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not Vanilla Ice tonight,
It doesn't
is it?
matter. Vanilla ice cream, who cares?
It was a great performance.
It was.
a
I
great.
actually did think
In
it was
fact, Holly, it was their best performance yet.
Okay,
Can
thank you.
I go to line 4, please?
Thanks for your call, Nat.
Simon is right.
We've got Sean on the line.
Hi, Sean.
Simon is right, apparently.
Didn't know
Sean.
what it was.
Hello there.
Hi, Sean.
Right, first of all, I've just got to say to all the judges, you've got to admit Simon is always right.
What? Yeah.
Right, well, I mean, the question
We're
is...
agreeing with each other so far, Sean. Carry on.
Right, the question is to Simon, and it is, Simon, has it been a hard week for you this week? As it was us, the public, that put Lucy and Edward in the bottom last week, yet the public are now blaming you for the decision.
Well, yeah, look, I won't say it was the most fun I've ever had all week, Sean, to be honest with you, because, you know, everyone got really upset. I got about 1 million text messages afterwards. And you run it back in your mind, you said you do the right thing, do the wrong thing. All you could do is do what you do in the moment. That's why we make live TV. And I was sorry for her, but like I said earlier on in the show tonight, I have to trust the public. If I didn't trust the public, I wouldn't make any of these shows. And somebody has to go. But in fairness for John and Edward tonight, they they proved a point, I think. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I've been the first to admit they are appalling at times, but I think they've shown that they're tough.
And they've sort of carved
And
out
they haven't
niche for
whined,
themselves.
they haven't complained, they haven't talked about conspiracies, just got on with it.
Yeah, that's true. They smile all the time.
Yeah.
Even backstage, they always smile. They're always in good form. And they're great role models for young kids today,
Well, I wouldn't
Simon.
say that.
I would.
Okay.
I think that's
Sean,
going too far.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you, Sean.
Danny, let's let you choose one. Who would you like?
7 last girls standing.
Sam. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Holly. How
Hi.
you doing?
Very good. Your question, please.
I'd like to ask Danny. Danny, what else are you going to do to make sure that Stacey is going to win? She is the last
Everything.
girl standing and the only girl who can now win the show.
Everything. I mean, tonight, I just wanted to prove a point. It wasn't about a big production number. It wasn't about choirs. It wasn't about dancers. It was just about Stacey, who can really sing in a singing competition.
She was in tonight. Simon, she turned you around tonight. The last few weeks, she didn't know where she was placed in the competition, and sometimes you said it.
100%. Listen, I've always said this. I mean, it's like Alexandra winning last year. She wasn't my contestant, but I was absolutely thrilled for her, the competition, and all I want is the best person to win the competition, whether it's my act or somebody else's. I mean,
Yeah.
I've always been that way.
Okay, thank you.
I think we all feel like that.
For sure. You fight for your contestant, but you're not going to get petty about it.
You've never got petty.
Occasionally. Number 5.
Okay, let's get a 5. Is it harder for Cheryl? Freddie. Hi, Freddie.
Hi, Cheryl. Hi.
Hello,
Freddie.
Hi. Fire away, Freddie.
Hi, Cheryl.
Yes?
I think Joe and Lloyd were brilliant this obviously tonight.
Thank you.
And I just
We
want...
can't hear you.
I can.
No, I can't.
Simon Shush.
Well said.
You've got a million sisters.
Are you
in this
finding it harder this year than last year? Because obviously all the comments that Simon and Louis have said over the past week.
Yeah, I think I find it hard for them when they struggle. And especially Lloyd last week was really down after his
I thought he was
comments.
brilliant last week.
Yeah, me too. You've got a good taste in music.
Yeah, I know.
I find it hard sometimes with the themes, you know, to keep your act going with the
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah.
But I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and it's all a new experience for me with boys,
Well, I
because
was
I'm so
gonna
used
say-
to being with girls all the time, and last year I had the
I
girls.
thought Joe was excellent. His high-pitched voice hit that note brilliant.
Fantastic.
He did great, didn't he?
You should be a
I'm going to
judge.
say goodbye now, Freddie, unfortunately.
Thanks, Freddie.
Let's go.
Thank
I'd
you.
quite like to go to Sally, if that's all right. If you don't mind me picking one. A theme karaoke, because this is something that's been in the press this week. Sally.
Hi.
Hello. What was it you wanted to say?
Well, this does relate to Sting's earlier comments and also what Cheryl's just said. But if you're going to give the contestants a specific theme, isn't there the danger that they're going to imitate the original artist and so come across as a karaoke act?
I think it's a very good point. I mean, look, Sally, the reason we choose the themes is to try and test the contestants. I think 2 performances tonight in particular, which was Stacey and Daniel, proved that you can actually, it's true, you can make a song your version of the song. And they did sound different from the originals. But that's the whole idea of the theme, is to test them. And it's tough for them. I mean, they're kids, they're teenagers, and they're having to sing live every night under huge pressure. And these are big, big songs tonight.
Obviously, Sting's comment in the paper, you sort of threw down the gauntlet to him slightly tonight. Do you expect him to take up that offer?
I thought it was pompous, because the whole point is that all these contestants who come on the shows, including Leona and a lot of other winners, are here because the doors have been slammed in their face from record companies.
Sure.
So they need an opportunity. They work hard. I think they are good role models. They deserve a break. They've gone on to have a lot of records. A lot of these contestants are now representing this country all over the world. So it really frustrates me when somebody who's had a ton of hit records is sitting in his stately home going, I don't think new contestants deserve a break, or new artists. And it really frustrates me. Really, really frustrates me.
Okay, well, let's go to another
And I think it's snobby, you know?
But
really,
Simon,
really snobby.
Sting is like that. I mean, his real name is Gordon Summer. It's not even Sting.
Well, as I said, Sting, Gordon, you are very, very
Get out of the
noble.
robot.
And you know what, Simon?
Contestants.
If he didn't have a record deal, he'd be the first person in the queue to audition.
It's not out.
Sting, Mr. Sting.
This is going to be a stocking filler this Christmas, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Put in your order.
There must be thousands of rules in there.
Yes, Simon, yeah.
That'd be interesting.
You check them all. Check them twice.
Anyone want to choose one of those in particular?
Go on.
Number 3.
Number
No.
3. Why are you choosing it?
All right, Cheryl, you choose. Go on.
Number 3.
Let's go to Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hello, Holly, how are you doing?
I'm good. You nearly didn't make it then, Katie. What's your question?
It's to all the judges, actually. When
Perfect.
it's Sing Week, how do you get to pick the songs? Say, for example, it's Queen Week. How do you divide them into your 4 groups?
We have a rota system.
Rota.
Rota. It's how we speak where I'm from, darling. So Simon might be first 1 week, then me second, Danny third, and Louis fourth, and then it rotates.
Sometimes they break the rules. Sometimes they break the rules and they nick other songs. Sometimes, like, you know...
Louis, you always...
But not this year. Not this year.
Is it
Not
really
this,
heavy?
not this year.
Okay, well, listen.
Louis, why did seriously you go and have a career as a traffic warden? And I really think so.
I like this one. I like
Absolutely brilliant. I'll park here. I'll park there. I'm going to clap you. People will hate you, and you should just do it.
I think Santa's going to employ him to check if all the children are naughty or nice. That'll keep him busy and out of trouble.
Well, listen, thank you so much, all of you, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Good calls, by
All
the way.
right, thank you very much.
Thank
judges!
you.
Right, it is now time for another break, but don't go away, as we'll be joined by Dama and our celebrity panel, and of course all of our contestants. See you back here in a bit. Thank you. Welcome back to the X Factor, and as it's Queen Week, I thought we'd chat to the king of the X Factor himself, His Royal Highness, Dama O'Leary. Love.
You'll get in trouble for saying that.
Why?
Some old cow.
Oh, yeah.
King of the X Factor.
Well, king of the presenting
Will be
team.
dead before the evening's over.
Don't say that. So, tonight, we had all sorts going on.
Yes.
Calvin Harris running up the
No.
stage was a little unexpected, right?
With the pineapple on his head as
Did you
well.
see it?
I saw it from the side. It was one of those moments where everyone stopped and went, A, who's that? B, it's really awkward. And it was just one of those frozen in time moments, because everyone went, should we? And then at the time he just ran off stage. But
And then
I thought the boys-
rugby tackle him
I
to the
think
floor?
so.
Yeah.
But I thought the boys were terrific. Because, I mean, they are quite oblivious anyway. But the fact they were just going, yeah, okay, no worries.
Join in!
It just could be another dancer for all we know. They're brilliant.
Performance of the night for you?
John and Edward did the best performance they've done so far for me. I thought.
Yes.
And Under Pressure is my favourite Queen song,
yeah.
so I like that.
I love Stacey too.
And I thought Stacey was terrific, and I thought Ollie brought the house down.
Yeah, no, he did do very well. It seemed like you and
Play
Louis
the pipes of peace.
playing the pipes of peace.
Not for long. I'm going to get the gloves back on.
Are you?
Well, no, I mean, you know.
He's a little bit twitchy this
He's a
year.
little bit aggy. And the thing is, I'm there to ask questions, and he's there to answer.
He
That's
doesn't
the
like it,
format
though.
of the show. He has an opinion. I ask him about his opinion. That's what I do.
I've just given him an actual Louis
I saw
rule
it
book.
on TV.
He's taken it with him. It
Oh,
was
God,
only
he'll
like
be
a little
digesting
prop.
that all week.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be unbearable next
I think
week.
he's actually
Thanks to
looking
you.
for a publisher. I'm so sorry. Listen, you are amazing.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to go and chat to our celebrity panel
Oh,
over
they're very
here.
nice.
All right, Dermot O'Leary, everyone. Well, from one celebrity to 3 celebrities. Mwah. Firstly, a man who until 20 minutes ago was happily enjoying the show as a spectator, and now he's on our panel. It's Nick Grimshaw. Nick, this is dreaded mutant talker. I mean that literally. And lastly, is a columnist who lives, breathes and eats X Factor and would have Simon for breakfast. It's Grace Dent. Oh, Gracie, you are making a meal of Newton there.
I want it as a tash.
Nice. So, firstly, Grimmy, thank
Yes.
you. I
That's
mean,
okay.
I love the fact you're here, and I'm loving the Jedward
My
hair.
only condition that they were like, can you come on because Calvin's run on stage with a pineapple on his head? I was like, if I have Jedward hair, yes.
Good, and it really suits you. Do you reckon this is
Massive
a
look.
look you're going to continue?
Of course it is.
Good.
Forever.
The nations.
It is, isn't it? The nations, not just
The
this
nation- I'm
one.
going
All
for the
nations.
Before we go any further, Grace, I just wanted to ask you, you actually were sat next to Calvin, weren't you, when you saw him make a break?
I know. I thought he was dead funny. I'm so sorry. I know everybody's really angry, but basically, as he was coming in, he said to me, I need to sit on the end. And he was really adamant about it. And like, I should have known he had a pineapple in his bag.
He did have a pineapple.
He had a pineapple,
Your
didn't
usual
he?
A few people did ask him.
Yeah.
I was like, I always have a pineapple in my bag.
And then all of a sudden he was just gone, and we were like, and then he was just on the stage running about, and it was, I mean, I'm
Very
not
naughty.
condoning it, but it was really funny.
Well, shame on him, and let's talk about the important things of tonight, which is, of course, our contestants. Now,
Yes.
Newton, who stood out for you tonight?
Who was good? Stacey actually really enjoyed. Stacey and Daniel actually both kind of stepped up a notch, I think, for me.
And what were your sort of previous opinions of Daniel? Because a lot of people have gone, he's got the voice, but I'm not sure about him.
I must admit, I don't actually have an aerial. So when I was asked to do this, I had to go into major catch-up mode. So I spent the last 2 days learning everyone's name. But from what I've seen, I couldn't really work out where it all come from. I couldn't get that far on the internet.
OK, well, that's fine. But as of
love
tonight,
him.
seeing it for the first time, you thought he was
no,
great.
He was really good.
You love him.
Well, the thing is with Daniel, I don't understand where it came from that he's meant to be kind of public enemy. You know, I feel like I missed a memo on the day that he was meant to be. You know, he became this kind of public person.
I may have
everyone...
sent that memo.
Did you send that memo?
You're not
I'm
into
not
it.
into him at
I know,
all.
but I don't understand this. Oh, he's cocky, he's cocky, he's cocky. He's a performer. And then, you know, Leona Lewis goes out and she's not cocky and everyone slags her for that.
It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Exactly.
Who do you like, then?
Jedward.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's essentially Jedward. I just love the fact that they don't take it too serious and they're always funny and obviously ridiculously entertaining every week. And I thought they're getting, like, genuinely better. I thought tonight's actually quite good.
I know, that's right.
It was originally funny because it was awful, but now it's brilliant.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
scared they're going to get too good and just then we're going to lose them completely.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Wah." In the paper today, in the Star, it said that they're going to make £1 million no matter what, whether they win or whether they don't. All of the kind of deals, endorsements, shows, public appearances, they're going to set to make the most money quickest. Do you think that's possible?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's definitely possible.
It's tenuous though, isn't it? I mean, sometimes you can make all that money, but then only a couple of things needs to go wrong and you don't make anything at all. So, you know, I wouldn't go out and buy the sports cars and just yet.
Yeah, hold your horses, lads.
Yeah, but they're entertaining. I don't think that, 50 million people would be tuning in on the strength of just watching Lucy every week when she was here, and, that was the point,
You have quite a sort of an opinion that I don't have of Stacey.
Yeah. What, Stacey? Yeah.
You don't get the Stacey.
I just don't get it. I just think she's kind of just... I don't care what you all think. She's just... it's just this kind of, like, nation's princess thing, and I just don't get it, because I just don't think she is absolutely, like... No, I just don't think that she's massively talented, and then when it gets to the end, I'm cringing,
I just wanted to speak everything.
I know, but I don't want her to speak everything, because it's got to the point where we're kind of, like, not laughing at her,
She's good, though, isn't she,
Stacey?
Stacey?
She's really on it tonight. Yeah, pitching and everything. No, it's really good.
Do you think that Simon might have put his acts at risk this week? Because last week, of Simon's actions and taking it to deadlock, people hated him this week, and I just wonder whether that will have a knock-on effect to his acts. What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't think people would be that... No. See? One person said no, so it's true. I don't think so. I don't think that would happen. I just think people get caught up in the hype and sort of whatever's a big deal one week seems to be totally forgotten the next, I think, on something like this.
Okay,
I think people just, so they love Simon and they love to hate Simon, but deep down, we all love Simon.
Okay, Lloyd has been in the bottom two a little while ago, and he's kind of sailed through the last few weeks, and there was people twittering and saying things that he should have gone last week instead of Lucy.
Lloyd.
Do you think tonight he saved himself?
Lloyd, I think that's Lloyd's strongest performance.
Yeah.
I think
You do?
up until tonight, he's always just reminded me of like kind of some promotions boy from a wine lodge in like Newport, like clanking his way through songs. But tonight it was quite interesting.
Yeah,
Cheryl said he was kind of getting the experience. Do you think he's sort of learning on the job? And is this the place where he needs to be learning, or should he be good?
I don't know. I do think he was pretty bad, but I thought today was really good.
I'd like to see him loosen up a bit.
You think he should sing up?
No, I'd like to see him loosen up a bit more.
Yeah.
Because when he did do the dancey stuff, it was a bit like, oh, come on, no, it's okay, you can do it. It's fine.
Okay,
It's go
so
for it.
guys, bottom two for tomorrow.
Oh God, I'd like to see Stacey go.
You would?
Oh, I really don't know. Can you go to him first and come back?
Okay, I was hoping that you'd take ages thinking. I don't know if Ollie was that good this week. So I'm just saying...
That was possibly one of the funniest performances I've ever seen.
This thing?
I absolutely. Whenever I'm feeling sad, I'm going to go back and watch that on YouTube.
Okay,
guys, just cheer me
One
up.
piece of advice for Ollie, though, is if you've got, like, a damaged hand or wrist, don't do the slide!
I know.
I was like, dude!
Guys, unfortunately, we're all out of time, which always happens on this, because we've got so much to say. A big round of applause for our celebrity panel. Now, that is brilliant, and as Queen said... Yes, another part has bitten the dust, but don't worry, because there's a brand new one right around the corner. See you back here in a minute. Maddox raring to let rip about tonight. Can I get a woohoo? I love the power of it. Right, let's get cracking, People's Panel. Where are my Irish guys? Here! Right, can we talk about John and Edward, please? Is the island loving them or hating them?
It was very divided, but we're slowly coming around loving them. The only thing is we can't vote in Ireland. So that's a bit of a nightmare.
But do you think they got better tonight?
I think they were brilliant tonight. They really improved. I wasn't a big fan at the start, but I'm really coming around now.
It does seem they seem to be turning everybody around. And somebody who did brilliantly tonight was Stacey. She seemed to turn the opinion of the judges. I'm going to ask you, but you look so much like Jack Osborne.
I get that everywhere.
No relative?
No.
No,
I don't think so.
Just one of you and Osborne. Tell me what you think, Stacey.
I think she's kind of like what the show is all about. She doesn't know how good she is, and we've seen the progression from the first show until now. She wasn't comfortable at the start, and she just keeps getting better and better. And that's why I think she's better than somebody like Daniel, who kind of came on and kind of was like, I'm great already.
Right, and so you couldn't learn with him almost.
Yeah.
Grace was saying that she didn't understand Stacey here. So why do you think... What do you think...
How Grace can say that when you look at someone like John and Edward tonight?
Let the girls speak.
I just don't see how you can say that from someone that's quite clearly very talented, and then look at someone like John and Edward and say...
I think... John and Edward, if you asked me would I go to a Stacey concert or a John and Edward, I'd be John and Edward the whole time, because they're entertaining, you don't know what you're going to get, whereas Stacey is big ballads, a little bit boring.
Shall I tell you what I think I've noticed? I think on a Saturday we all love John and Edward, and then on a Sunday when we lose another act, we hate John and Edward. No?
I always love John and Edward. The fun, Stacey's boring.
But they're in the bottom two. They were last week, so people aren't voting for them, so not everybody agrees with you.
But then in the end, need to sing. They have to. You have to be able to sing.
Yeah.
You have to win X Factor, to be on X Factor.
Okay, so do you think that I'm right? Do you think people do turn on them on a Sunday?
Yeah, but I just think this is a talent show, not Britain's Got Talent. If they're on Britain's Got Talent, then they'd probably win the show. Yeah. But
I must admit, I hated them to start off with, but this week when I saw them live, I thought they won me over totally.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big John and Edward fan now.
Okay, can I just ask you about Jamie Afro?
Oh, he was very bad tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
I thought tonight he's definitely a gunner for me tomorrow.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
So who do you think is going to be joining him tomorrow?
Lloyd. I really enjoyed Lloyd tonight, and I really like Lloyd.
You like Lloyd
tonight?
tonight?
Yeah, I think he was really good. His voice was really good tonight. I really liked him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than he has been ever.
Did you say Lloyd's going to be in the bottom?
I
No,
did.
you did.
I don't think he's got a strong enough voice. Like, okay, yeah, tonight, admittedly, he was brilliant, but the other weeks he's not been that great.
Nobody's mentioned Ollie or Joe.
He wasn't as good tonight as he usually is.
You don't
He's usually
think
a lot better than he was tonight.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
But can I just say about, I think for Jamie Afro, like, I know when you start the show it's difficult, but I feel it sets a bar for the show, but it just went up tonight every stage, and he was, unfortunately, one of the bottom.
Really? Okay.
And I do feel, just sorry to interrupt, but about the twins. Tonight they were told they had the best performance, but Danny felt it was okay to come out and compare her act, who already had made a great job of her song, and say this is a singing contest. They can never just get away with being good. They're always put down underhandedly somewhere.
Okay, well listen guys, unfortunately we are all out of time, but thank you so much. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Right, that is enough of talking about everyone who has come tonight. Let's see how you can vote for them.
Such a good time, I'm having a ball. I say, but if you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Anybody find me somebody to love. Pressure that puts a bit of it down, spits
Well, you all saw what happened to Lucy last week. If you've got a favourite, you've got to vote for them. Otherwise, you might lose one of this lot! Now, before we chat to you, I think it's fair to say that you have weeks that Craig David himself will be proud of. They travel back and from the show on Sunday, rehearse with Brian and Evie on Monday, and on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, they chill on Friday, perform again on Saturday. Here's their week that was. Phew.
There's a put your foot on my face. Overflows.
So don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. You shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go.
I don't think I'm Freddie Mercury. Or am I? People have been saying that me and Aaron look like Vanilla Ice. Do we? Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. And like a word to your mother.
I'm on my way home to see Zachary. Woohoo! Seeing Zachary is the best thing ever. So we're going to stay at home, probably play some games. I have just as much fun playing the games as he does. We're on the same level. See ya.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
We're ready to go see Backstreet Boys. This is It Tour. Can't wait. It's insane because we actually know all their songs and we're actually true #1 fans.
Backstreet Boys, come on! Backstreet's back, alright.
We're all access, like we can just go anywhere.
Last time, me, Ollie and Stacey were here, we were auditioning for the X Factor.
Long time no see!
Thank you, man.
The new John Edward.
We're so impressed by what we saw when we were on the show. Yeah. Saw you perform, so I think now it's our opportunity to show you what we do.
The thing about Backstreet Boys, they're just normal guys. Like, they're actually so down to earth. I thought that's why they're so big. We just can't spot, especially with VIP fans.
Very busy, but let's talk about tonight. Jamie, I want to start with you. Hello. Louis, right, last week seemed to come round to your way of thinking. Suddenly this week, he spun straight back round. It's like, what do you do to impress the guy?
Well, I mean, let's be honest about it. I mean, I'm never going to impress him, am I? He's always going to be having a go at me, so I just kind of have to accept that,
So you're just going to ignore it and just think, well, you're just one
Well,
of
no,
those people?
like I said on stage, I mean, as much as I respect Louis Walsh, I'm not really worried about what he thinks. I'm more concerned about how people feel at home and how the audience feel here and whether they like what I'm
Were you
doing.
more concerned with what Cheryl said about your hair?
I was really concerned.
I could see you were like, what? You mean you didn't like it?
I don't like that. I mean, we took a risk with my hair and then, oh my God, Cheryl Cole. I
Say
mean,
what you like, but
fight
don't knock
for
the
your
fro.
love. Cheryl Cole said no to my hair. I'm devastated. I mean, you know, Louis can say what he wants, but Cheryl
Yeah.
didn't like my hair.
I know, gutted. And Lloyd, on the other hand, Cheryl said you're getting all of the experience you need, you're learning. I mean, do you feel like you're learning week in, week out?
Yeah, completely. My comments tonight were amazing. It's
Yeah.
like blown out
You
of
did.
proportion. It was amazing.
You did good. Well done, you. Ollie, amazing comments tonight. The only one, and it's probably, I think it might be one of your first slightly iffy comments yet, was from Danny, who said she thought the vocal might have suffered slightly.
I think it was the first verse, it was quite low. But I mean, we're doing Freddie Mercury songs, so
I know.
mean, it was a bit difficult. And it was very low in that part, and I think that's what she was saying because the sound was big, and obviously I was singing really low, you couldn't quite hear me, so...
You don't think that all the body popping might have thrown you slightly? I mean, you were like a little, like, I don't know what that is, but you were like one of them. Let's have a look. Look, here you are. Look at this. I mean, it's like... on swivel hips. It's amazing. People are going to be doing that all over. How is your hand? Is it
It's
all right?
okay, yeah, it's fine, yeah. I mean, I punch like a girl,
Can I
so...
just say, he does that at home all the time.
What, that move?
Yeah, he's popping body pops all the time.
Okay, Joe, tonight, Louis said that... Louis, I keep talking about Louis, but he did have things to say tonight. Mr. Negative, he said that the choir sort of outshone you, they were there, it wasn't right, da-da-da.
Rubbish.
What?
Rubbish.
No, I think if you have a choir on stage, they're all going to kind of sound loud, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
And it was a huge song, so, you know.
He said that they helped you, whereas I think having a choir on there is not a help. It's like, it's harder, and if anything, it showed how much better you were. I thought he was talking rubbish then as well.
He was in a bit of a bad mood, wasn't he?
I don't know what's wrong with him. Jedward, tonight, however, for you, everything turned around. Suddenly, Simon was saying that he, you know, the best performance, your best performance. All the crowds are cheering, no boos.
I know, it's just kind of crazy. Everyone's going Jedward, going ballistic. It was kind of cool that we just came out this week and just had fun like we do every single week and just make the most of it.
Did you notice that Calvin Harris got on stage with you with a pineapple on his
I
head?
thought it was pretty cool. First, I thought it was so... I thought it was kind of pretty cool. I was kind of like... I thought he was part of the show. I was kind of like, who is this? I was like, is this something that they didn't tell us about? And I was
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Look at this. This is the moment. No, there he is. He's got a pineapple on his... I love the way you put your arm around him to say, come on!
What's he doing on his head?
You know, he's got a pineapple on his head. I mean, I can only apologise, but he was trying to imitate your haircut, which I guess shows the power of the Jedward.
I think he did a good job.
Do you? Oh, good. Good. Jedward, please. Stacey, performance of the night, Simon said. I thought so too, actually. We can see you singing away here now. Well, don't say, oh no. Is it hard to watch yourself?
Yeah, it's cringe. I'm like, oh.
But this was really this was magical for you.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Did it feel good? You felt like you found your right place?
I enjoyed it. Do you know what was weird? Simon gave me a really good comment. I was like, woohoo!
I know, and it's about time as well. So now you just got to keep those comments. Do you want to see what Simon said to you?
Oh, yeah, let's see it again. A miracle.
And that was, by a mile, the best performance of the night.
Oh, sorry.
I can't believe he said that.
I know, it's lovely, isn't
I'm going to remind him every day.
I know. You just keep that on a loop. And Daniel, I mean, you know, you cut your hair off. Everybody's saying that it's amazing.
It was Jamie.
Like...
Jamie cut my hair.
Did you? It does seem like it's all starting to come back round for you now. So it's all slotting into place.
Yeah, maybe. Do you know? I'm probably having more fun. You know, I get stressed out sometimes, but you know, it's just you just have to learn to enjoy it, and that's what I've got to do.
You look like you're having more fun.
Yeah, I definitely am having more fun, you know, just everyone's smiling.
Yeah, no good. Okay, well, now the Extra Factor music is playing. Let's play it. He's making that hand gesture, which can only mean one thing. This part is over. See you on the other side. Welcome back. We're still here with your X Factor contestants. Now, stop the press. Stacey, I am literally about to rugby tackle you to the floor. How these are real, all of these diamonds and rings and earrings. How much is all this worth?
£100,000.
Oh, my... Unbelievable.
Can you believe they trusted me with it? And they changed them, I was like, woohoo, and the earring flicked off. I was like, oh, no.
And you've got a security guard
That's
with
20
you
grand.
everywhere, following you.
The security guard, when I come off the stage, has to rip my jewellery off. Because he knows.
God.
I'm not responsible enough to have this kind of jewellery.
Stay safe. OK, well, look, we've got an email here, and this is for Daniel. Daniel, this comes from Cammy. Thank you for this email. She says, Dear Daniel, next week, please, can you dance?
I know.
And somebody told us on Twitter, somebody said that you are better dancing than Ollie.
That's not true. It's not true. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. No,
I've never seen you dance.
Yeah, I'm a dance teacher.
But why have we never seen this?
I think they just want to keep me doing ballads, so hopefully next... Well, hopefully
You've got to dance. Who's better, Ollie?
Dance off. Ollie.
I think we're different dancers.
Because I live with both of them in the same
Yeah, who's gonna tell us?
And I've seen them both dance. I thought Ollie was great at first, but Dan has come through, so it could go either way.
I think we need
it could go either way.
We should do a dance off. We will do a dance off. Maybe we'll record it this week. That's what we can do. We can show it to you next week. We do have a caller on the line. Who's on the line? It's Rachel.
Hello, Holly.
Hello, Rachel. What would you like to say?
I'd like to say to Ollie and Stacey, are you two an item?
Well, Rachel, this was on the front of the press, wasn't it? I mean, Stacey, you have been linked to a different man every week.
Everyone I walk out the house with, I'm married to or something. Oh my gosh.
So what is going on here? I mean, this was front page. This was the first...
No, I was going to say, we love each other as friends. That's all.
Oh, and then how big-headed do I sound? Ollie loves me.
So you never had any kisses or kissing or anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And you're never going to have any kisses?
He's the nicest guy, and he's like my brother in the house. I
Yeah,
love Ollie.
we just get on really well.
But no, I'm sorry.
Rachel, thank you for asking. I was desperate to know. Thanks for
Sorry,
your call.
Ray.
Thanks for your question.
We've got a clip here from somebody very important that came on this week, and he was talking about you guys and what he thought of the whole audition process. It's Michael Caine.
And I see these young people on there saying, oh, if I don't get this, my life is over, I'm going to kill myself, I'll jump off the Empire State. It's a start in life, it's just a start, you know? Just go with it. Don't let Simon screw you up.
How brilliant is that? You have Michael Caine's permission. Also, I just wanted to say, before we go any further, that Calvin Harris has already been straight on Twitter, and he said, sorry if I caused anyone any embarrassment. P.S. I love Jedward. So there you go. Now, Lloyd, finally I've got a little email here from Emily. She said, Lloyd, is it true your mum actually had to bring your duvet and pillows from your home to the X Factor house because you can't sleep without them?
She did. But no, it wasn't because I couldn't sleep without them. It was just I wanted them, like, because I just wanted some.
Because he couldn't sleep without them.
Well, listen, well done, all of you. Tomorrow you're going to be performing your charity single, isn't that right?
Shakira's here.
And Shakira's here. All very exciting. Well, we'll talk about that in just a moment. But firstly, everybody up and down the country has been talking about all things X, and we went to Birmingham. This is what they had to say. Birmingham! What?
Birmingham's hit music station.
96.4 FM, taking your calls this morning on X Factor.
I'm Russ Morris from 96.4 FM. The whole city has been gripped by X Factor fever.
Louise in Great Bar, what do you think?
I'm completely outraged by it. I can't believe Lucy went.
Everybody has got something to say about X Factor. I've never known anything like it.
Who do you think's going to win it then?
I think Jamie Afro's going to win.
Louise, thank you for your call. You have a nice day.
When Simon saved the twins, that it was an absolute farce.
Lucy.
I think Simon was right. I mean, I don't think you'll get anyone like John and Edward again, because, I mean, who'd sing Ghostbusters?
It's an outrage. Shame on you, it's just a shame.
I don't agree with the way that Simon keeps on taking it to the public vote.
I'm going to let the public decide.
The public are going to choose the winner, and so why not let them choose now?
Today's Birmingham Mail read all about the X Factor.
I'm Roz, I work for Birmingham Post and Mail, and I write a blog every week on the X Factor, as it's what everyone's talking about here in Birmingham. I'm backing Stacey to win this year, because she's the most natural of the contestants.
I feel good.
I want Wyatt to win X Factor.
Daniel's done the right thing, shaving his head.
It's a bit of hot stuff now.
I like the hair. I love the hair.
Yeah, John and Edward need to come to Bad Apple and get their hair cut.
Joe to win. Hold on to that feeling. The only one that's been consistent really throughout the whole show.
Ollie's my favourite because he can dance. And he looks good.
Jamie, I want him to win. Got a good voice, and that's what you want. Good voice, good talent, and keep Britain strong.
Said to me, I've got a present for you. I'm hopeful.
Just quickly, right, my Nana's been making lots of hats for people.
Yes.
One Jamie, but she's made two for you. One's for you when you're gardening, she said.
Oh, I love it. I do loads of gardening.
And this one's for your baby.
Is that for Harry?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Ollie. Love it. Right, now it's time to put more R in the extra factor with one of your family's albums. But who is it? Let's do this by process of elimination. Are they a girl? Oh, right, it's not Stacey then. Are they new best friends with Robbie Williams? Oh, can't be Ollie then. Do they have big hair and have a penchant for wearing scarves in their back trousers?
Yes! It's Jamie!
Oh no.
Jamie, everyone's waiting for you. Come in. Hi Jamie, so we're back where it all began, in the pub. The Sunday nights you used to play, you were amazing, but we knew you were destined for bigger and better things. I'm so proud to see what you're doing now, and I know that everyone else is. You're a born entertainer, and you're going to be a superstar.
Ladies of the Extra Factor!
Hello Jamie, welcome home, in you come.
Hi Jamie, miss you loads, it's really weird in the flat without you.
Don't worry, we're keeping on top of things. We're still watering the plants. I know you're mainly worried about that.
Miss your guitar solos at night, big sing-along sessions. I don't think the neighbours do quite so much.
Don't worry Jamie, Louis doesn't know what he's talking about. You're a true rocker, we've been following you for years and years. You rock and you're amazing.
We will always be there for you, mate. Good luck. Go with the throw.
Go Jamie!
Come on, Jamie!
As your older brother, I'm so proud of you. I couldn't be happier that you're doing this and fulfilling your dream and just showing everyone how good and brilliant you are.
Ever since we were small and I used to watch you playing guitar in the living room to Top of the Pops, I knew you were destined for something huge. So to be in the studio amongst millions of viewers, it makes me think, wow, that is my big brother.
You turn into this special person in my eyes when you come on stage. I think now that everyone's starting to see that, and I hope they do see that. Mum's really proud of you, really proud, and since we were kids, you know, she's always said you were like a shining little star. Seeing her face is amazing. It really is amazing to watch her. Now that you're fulfilling your dream, and she just couldn't be happier.
I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry, you don't have to speak, but I know it's lovely to see. Well, look, guys, tomorrow, I don't know how you're going to get any sleep. I wish we could change the rules overnight. I mean, you could all stay, we could just do this every week, but unfortunately we can't. I will see you on tomorrow. Big round of applause. See you then. Well, that is it for another Vintage X Factor. Thanks to Dermot, our panel, your finalists, judges, and of course your good selves for getting in touch. Join me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. when chart toppers N-Dubs will be here if they don't storm the stage, and your judges and finalists will be taking your calls. I will see you tomorrow night. Good night.
It's almost too much to bear. Tomorrow night, of course, one of them has got to go, and Holly will be there, armed with a tissue to help them recover. And tomorrow night at 10:30 on ITV2, we're getting overexcited about I'm a Celeb coming back. But next, Fern Cotton meets the divine Alicia Dixon.
Talk Talk, brightening your X Factor.
Watch the best and worst auditions again at itv.com/X Factor. Sponsored by Talk Talk.
Do I